This is really what you're supposed to be looking at anyways. Okay. What do I do with the butter? Oh, I'm missing the butter. I can't believe that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the butter. Oh, I need the tincture. I made a hybrid last time, so I think I'm gonna go with the hybrid again today. Because then I was able to eat it at any point, which was great. Hello. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Veronica. How are you? I don't have my glasses. Oh, you know what? Let me get my glasses. Hang on. I'm getting new contacts that will be bifocals, so that will be awesome. I won't have to do glasses anymore, which will be awesome to get back to that. Okay, I'm gonna start with the butter. So the typical Rice Krispie recipe is Sandra, I'm so excited that that is that. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. You are awesome. I love you. I'm waiting for hours. Oh, see, now you just made my day. You just made my day. All right, so I'm clean. I actually just had a washing shower thing. I always wash my hands beforehand. Okay, so 1 stick of butter and marshmallows, 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats, and in my case, I'm going to use 40 milligrams, but normally it would be 30, but I like to jump it up because it's my medicine, and that's, you have to do your regulation. So what we're going to do is, so you can't see the pot here. Let's just try moving it over just a little bit. Just melting. Let me move the other camera over a little bit. Maybe that will also help with the light, because that light is in a bad way. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the butter all melted up, and then I'm going to add the marshmallows, and then I'm going to add the tincture that I made. I have other videos. If you haven't seen them, you can go ahead and go back into my profile, and there's other pictures there, whether you're looking at this from YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Oh shoot, you know what? I also had a product to show how to use it. I just started willy-nilly. I was like, I'm clean. I'm ready. All right, let's go. I'm clean. Okay, I'm ready to go. So I decided to almost get nothing that I need except for the cooking materials. So that's fine. Okay, I'm using 2 different tinctures. So I am going to make a hybrid. So one of my tinctures is a sativa, and a sativa is for daytime. An indica is for nighttime, and that's in the couch. Okay, that's how you know that the difference between the two. There is a face or something that they put on, and the one's face is doing one thing and another face is doing anything, but daytime marijuana can be like speed a little bit. It is to me. So I don't really work with like strong sativas. I work with hybrids because I'm already fucking nuts. So, hey, how's everybody doing? My glasses are not working that great. I can't quite see who's coming in, and I'm kind of singing it. But I can't wait till I get my good contacts in. Okay. Hi, Mickey. How are you? Hi, everybody else that I missed. Share, share, share. Share. That's what we're supposed to say, right? Share, subscribe. Please endorse me. Please hang out with me. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking blah. All right. So I have the burner on medium because I don't like taking like 1,000 years to get this going. Because it really doesn't take that long. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Where's my phone? Where's my fucking phone? There it is. All right. All right, so the marshmallows are in. I noticed that I watched something to check on something with the live to make sure that you guys can see good enough, and so I'm going to try and bring this up so that the camera brings it so it's on the top of your page and it's just not on the bottom. But if you can't see my down here, swipe the comments to the side. Oh, okay, sweetie, you can anytime. PM me anytime. Anytime you guys want something, just PM me. I don't have a marriage right now, so I'm bored as fuck. I've been thinking about what I would do for the next live. And I have to do capsules. I want to make some more cookies too. I'm kind of like yearning for like a butter cookie. All right, I'm going to take 20 milligrams from each tincture and put it into the pot. I can't even tell you how this enhances the flavor. Over there. So 20. So I'm just going to sprinkle in as so. You know, I now know how doctors get in a way of where they can look at a screen and do something. I'm getting used to looking in the camera to see what I'm doing so that you guys can see appropriately. Okay, I just did this one. So I need now 20 of this one. There we go. There we go. 20. Sprinkling it in the same way. So now what you want to do with this, it's very, very important when you're doing edibles that you make sure that your mixture is consistent. You want to be able to have it so like the mixture is completely mixed the whole way. You don't want it half mixed. Like you don't even want to see like a piece of white marshmallow in there. You want it to look amber because that's what that looks like, but more like a caramel looking color. And don't leave any unmelted pieces of marshmallow behind because it will be hey girl, how you doing, Betty? Is it Betty? Beth. Follow and share me. I don't want to say that. Only because I saw something that said follow. Okay, I have this on a medium heat, and I'm going super fast with it because it is on a medium heat. And now it'll just melt down super fast. You're supposed to put it on like a simmer. But, you know, watching a video with cooking can sometimes want to make you blow your brains out on waiting for the end product. And because it doesn't need to be that long. When I was doing it on simmer, it was taking me like 45 minutes. And I don't want to fucking cook freaking Rice Krispie treats for freaking 45 minutes. Are you joking? Like, I got fucking better things to do. Like, think about why my husband left me, or my fiance, or whatever. All right, we are almost there. I'll give you a good look. We're almost there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now you can see. Now I'm covering the other way, so I'm going to just push you back up like that. But I still have some stubborn marshmallows that won't get it going. La. I do have the concentrate from last night on the burner. And let me just check on that. See, so I did the concentrate with you guys last night, right? And I put it into that pan that I told you was dirty, but the oil was on the side, blah, 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 right? So some of it still had the trichomes in it. So annoying. So it will still have some like hash, is what you would call it. You still have some like hash. All right, so this is good. This is ready. You know what? I didn't measure out the... I'll let that slowly go down because I did not measure for the Rice Krispies over here. I have it burning, but I'm not so sure how long it's going to take. But I'll show you a product to use. All right, this is 2 cups. 2 cups. cups. Hi. My daughter's behind me. She's so pretty. Wait. Yes, it is my daughter behind me. That would have been so freaking awkward, right, if it wasn't my daughter. Alright, so here's what we're looking at now. It's banging. This is like Rice Krispie treats, yo, my favorite. They're my favorite, and I could eat these treats. Like, I have to make a batch a week. I know I made a batch this week sometime online already, but I figured why not go live every time? Somebody's gonna learn something new, yeah? But I'm waiting on that other. I was hoping it would be further along at this point. It's just not. All right, we can turn that off. We can take that off the heat. Let me get the bowl that's gonna go into. Y'all, I burn my fucking self every time I do some shit like this. Every single time. It is terrible. I forget that it's gonna be hot. Isn't that crazy? I really feel like I just made these 3 days ago. And I'm the one who eats them. I eat the whole freaking thing. But you know, it's like one serving is a bowl of cereal. But, and I'm going to say I probably eat it in 6 servings. That's probably a lot. Actually, a serving is a half a cup, right? So 2 servings. Because I'm a slob. What the fuck? Alright. Now all you do is let it cool. That's the whole story. Done. Same way that you would normally do it. You just add the tincture. Comes out the same way. Comes out with the same stickiness. Holds up the same way. Adds a ton of flavor. And thank you, Dawn. And like anybody who like comes into my house and is in cannabis, I'm like, you want to try something? So awesome. It's so awesome. Like the cannabis just enhances the flavor so much from like, okay, from like a cheesecake to a creme brulee. Like it just does. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I am. I am definitely. Okay. Oh, that was falling down as I was holding it there. It was kind of falling into itself. So let me just push it down again. And I'm going to be able to eat this. I wish I could give you all a bite, I swear. I swear. If I could, seriously, I would go to the store and buy up a whole aisle of fucking Rice Krispie treats. And like have a Rice Krispie treat edible party. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh yeah, it's a Lisa thing. You really wouldn't understand. That's what I think anyway. This is so good, like a kid. So good. I always loved licking the spoon when I was a kid. It's so good for the pain. Oh my gosh. And incorporating it into your food. One thing that most people don't understand, that when you incorporate it into food, it goes into your digestive system, which then the cannabis has the ability to hook into something that's called like a cannabis receptor. And also anything that it has to in healing wise, that can it can go into your bloodstream through putting it through your digestive system helps your digestive system to be good. um, so to me it's always more important for me to eat something, because the tincture, putting it under my tongue, which is great, inhaling it, wonderful, but when it goes in digestive wise, it's going to go through your system for 8 hours. Um, so, which holds the longevity of the medicine and really manages the pain and the anxiety, or whatever your issue is. It really does help with those things for a much longer base of time, where you're going to have to smoke again in a little while. Now, I like to smoke because I'm a smoker. Um, yo, I left the refrigerator open. I never leave the refrigerator open and the fucking thing beeps at you when you leave it open. And my ex leaves it open all the time. And I love that. And they know leave the shit open. And I left that shit open. Oh my god, see, here's my problem. When I started eating this, here's another reason why this is only six servings for me. Here's another thing. When you start to eat edibles and you're enjoying what you're eating, you're going to want to eat more. Now, if you eat more edibles than necessary, it's going to be like, it's going to become a hangover like situation. You could be throwing up. Like, you can overdo it. You're not overdosing because you're not going to die, but you're going to want to feel like you're going to throw up. You're going to have, you may get a headache. It's just not going to be a good experience at all. So, when I do my edibles, and because I make them the way I like them towards my taste, I make it so I can eat enough of it that that's my dose, and I've had a large piece and I feel satisfied. Furthermore, I noticed that when I use cannabis, when I am eating my edibles, I tend to be at a lower weight than without them. On the weeks that I don't eat for whatever reason, can't get it together to make it, um, it's just not the same. So I kind of go up in pounds in that week, but it always feels like when I'm eating cannabis consistently, I seem to drop the weight. All right, let me check on what the heck is going on with my stuff over here. All right, this shit is still cooking. Hang on a second. Okay. I'm going to show you all my first product. Now, listen, all this is for fun. I don't care if you buy anything from me. Just so we're clear here. Um, my purpose is to make sure that you're educated. That's what my purpose is. It'd be great if you bought something from me. Awesome. Wonderful. But I'm not going to cry if you don't. I hate to say it. And it's not like, again, all I'm looking to do is educate people. That's it. So my vape over there is still taking time. So I'm going to introduce you to, this has to do with marijuana. I could make it into a regular vape as well, and I probably should be more prepared for that, but this is the item that I'm going to show you how to use tonight. All my other stuff is at the store, and which I'm going to have brought home because obviously it's not my store anymore because okay. What comes in the kit? No. Listen, you know what? We just broke up, and so I'm just birthing this idea. So I'm going to get a website up and going. If anyone that is in here today, the fucking refrigerator is beeping me again. I shut it down. You know why? Because you have to push in the plastic on it. All right, now we go. Okay, so if you want one of these items, you'll just send me your email. I'll send you an invoice. This particular item is $10, and that's with shipping. And again, no pressure. You want to go off and buy it somewhere else? Go ahead. This is purely for, I think this is what is God telling me to do, is because I'm disabled, I can't really go out to do a store anyways, and it'll be really rough on me. He's leaving me. So what am I passionate about? Marijuana. What was I more passionate about? I was passionate about trying to make sure that everybody knows how to use marijuana correctly. And I can do that right here on live. So that's just what I'm gonna do. All right, so the item that I'm going to show you now is a starter vape for concentrates. It's a starter vape globe. It's a glass globe kit is how they would probably be online. I don't really know, but there it is. There it is. All right, I'm going to take out, well, honey, listen, my aunt lives in Virginia. Just PM me. I don't have to, oh, well, because we could hang out. Because that would be awesome. I'm still checking on that because I do have it on high to get it going. But I'm going to show you how this works. And this way you have one more piece of equipment that you have learned how to work effectively, even if you don't buy it from me. Okay. Okay, this is like an e-cigarette. It's a battery that actually is also for an e-cigarette. Okay. In order to turn this on, you have to press the button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There should be a little power in here, so I should be able to work it just fine. But come on, charger, fucking work with me. All right. So here's the charger. Has a little light right there. Has a light right there. And what you do is you screw this in. Plug your cord in. Let it charge for a couple of hours. This will be blue when it's ready. Okay, but we don't need that right now because I'm pretty sure we have enough charge. Okay. In the set comes something that I keep on dropping. Good thing it's mine. Comes a dabber. This is what a dabber is. This is what a dabber is. Just something to scoop your concentrate up. There's a little squeegee. Little squeegee. Clean your shit. Clean. Itty bitty thing. I love this thing. It's so freaking right? Okay, so the last piece is the atomizer. This is what you would call, when it comes to smoking cannabis, almost anything that you're putting on top is genuinely referred as, genuinely? No. Generally. Because I'm stupid sometimes. Yes, I am. Motherfuck! It's not saying close. There's gotta be something fucking problem there. Something's stuck. There we go. There we go. We got it now. We got it now. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, here's the globe. The glass globe that I was talking about. And I'm going to take it apart so I can show you what it is. It looks like a mascara wand. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so here we have the top. This is referred to as a drip tip. Okay, there will be oil that will get up in there and it kind of drips. So that's why it's called a drip tip and not a mouthpiece. So if you're looking for a mouthpiece, you would use the words drip tip. Now the next part, I'm not gonna be able to get this off without, all right, so we connect it, okay? Screw it in here. And in order to do this, I need to get, I have to put them together in order to get the globe off. Okay, so here's the globe. This is what the globe looks like. They come in colors. I don't have the colors right now. I only have the clear ones, but I have tons of colors of this. I got like purple and black and blue and green and some other crap. And okay, so here is what you refer to as a coil. This right here is a coil. I'm doing for YouTube at the same time. Coil, coil. My dogs are playing in the background. Do you hear that? So you put the concentrate onto the coil or around the coil or underneath the coil. The coil is going to heat up. You're going to let the smoke fill up the globe. and then you're going to suck it in. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to look back on my concentrate and make sure it's still going good. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. All right. So here it is. Here's the piece. Okay, this is a typical glass globe kit. I know that you can search it out that way. But you can buy it from me too. So if you want to buy it from me, hi Theo, how you doing? If you want to buy it from me, just send me a private message with your email and we'll take care of you. And I'll let you know what colors we have. This is just something new that I, came up with last night. You guys were here, you know what I'm doing. Anybody who's not here last night, I don't have a relationship anymore. So I got to do something with my life and I got to figure out what. And I was going to have a vapor store and I was going to try and teach people how to use use what you need to use for vapor and to ingest your cannabis, mostly to help people out with ingesting their cannabis. So that's most important to me, is to make sure that everybody's doing this correctly. And most people don't do this correctly. Okay, so if you're going to smoke a concentrate, it's going to hurt your lungs like nothing you have understand ever. Okay, you can't catch your breath. You're gonna feel like you are dying, period. But what I'm gonna teach you to do is to trick your brain into relaxing your lungs so that the medicine can effectively take to do its business. Okay, so when you are working with the concentrate, and in this piece here you can put concentrate, thick oil, and dry flower bud. You can put right in there. It will vaporize the flower. I love when I interrupt myself and then I don't even know where I was. I wish I could remind myself from, rewind myself and then see what's going on next. I don't know what the hell. Oh, the lungs thing. Okay, so when you're dealing with, what you need to do is, after you take your drag, never ever hold your marijuana in for more than 2 seconds. Uh, it takes 3 seconds for the medicine to release, and inhaling it is 1 second. So 2 seconds, let it go. Once you've let it go, take a drink. It will send a message to your brain, letting your brain know to relax in the lungs, because we have to open up the tube in order for the drink to go down. So it automatically relaxes your lungs and you can actually just keep on drinking until you feel like you're okay, because it's going to feel like you're losing your breath. But once you start to drink, it will take that away. But once you submit to the coughing, once you start letting the coughing happen, usually you can't reverse that. You just kind of got to cough it out. Um, it takes a little bit of practice to get that far. Okay, so here's the item. I'm going to get myself some concentrate. That's going to melt lovely. This is an oil. It's a little bit of a dark. It is so amber. And I'm only going to put a little bit on there to show what you should be putting. in my brain, I'm like, ah, just put a little bit more. You need to smoke. You really need to smoke. Just do a little bit more. They won't care. It'll be all right. All right. See that? It's kind of around the coil, on the coil. It really doesn't matter. Okay? So now what you do is you replace the globe. You're going to press the on button. And look at that. It starts to fill with smoke. Can you see that? Now, with this method, this is your beginning method. If you're getting into this as a new, like this is your brand new thing, you're getting into this, you're learning how to do this is your item. This is your beginner's item. You will desire other things later. That's why this item is only $10, including shipping, because it it this is not going to be your final item. You're going to want something much better than this later on. Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so this just, so I can show you a little bit better. I'm going to relight it again. Well, like light it, but this is the one thing that's great is that you don't have any. I gotta get my nails done. Getting them done tomorrow. What was I gonna say? You can see how much smoke is in there. So that's how it works. I love the way it looks. And then when it gets old, don't let it do that. Hang on, I gotta explain. If you can't smoke, you want to do the edibles. Just do the edibles. You don't have to smoke it. It's not necessary. This is just an item that most of the time when people get it, they screw it up. I figured I'd offer it, show how to use it. And so, like, edibles, 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 edibles. Definitely for somebody who doesn't want to smoke. That is taking, I'm dragging this the freak out because it's over there and I'm trying to hope that it will speed the freak up so I can show you the end result from the vape for last night, and it's pissing me off because I don't have it. I made my that. I showed you how to use a product. I don't want to clean the kitchen with you. I mean, that's not what the hell I'm going to do with you guys. And you know what? I'm going to be bringing all sorts of other stuff into it and show you how to use those things. So that's what this product comes with. It comes with a case. It comes with a cleaner. It comes with a dabber. It comes with a charger. Comes with the battery, the globe, the drip tip. By the way, oh, you know what? And I'll add some extra coils because I have them. Remember how I just pressed that and it did that? Well, I'm gonna just show it to you what I did. Yeah, you can put it in a drink, definitely. Okay, you see that? Do not let that happen. This only holds for about 8 seconds. don't let it run beyond the 8 seconds. You do that, you kill your battery. Okay, this is 1,000 times why people kill out their batteries. You can keep your battery for many years, to be honest with you, because I know people who have. I have batteries that I've had for years that I still use and that still work, but that's because I'm cautious. So you run it for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna have enough smoke in there. You take it off and you inhale, and I'm not gonna waste this. It's a baby hitter. So that's the item. So I would add 2 more coils. They don't burn out, actually. It takes me a long time to burn out a coil once you know how to use the coil and respect the coil and respect your battery and don't get so frustrated with it. Because usually when you're over pressing, the battery just needs to be charged and you're like, need your medicine, and so you're going nuts. You can put the, Sandra, the tincture that I made yesterday, you can put that all on your drink and everything. Like, you can do whatever you want with that. You can put it underneath your tongue. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Oh, this is taking so long, so long, so long. I can see that you can still see me. So, I'm checking on. Man. And it's a beautiful gold now. After you cook it, the green comes out. And then it turns into amber. Man, there's so much liquid in there. And it's on 200 degrees. So I was hoping by now we would be good to go, and we're not. That freaking sucks. That sucks. Yo. That sucks. It sucks. I don't have nothing else to show you right now. I feel freaking stupid. I don't feel stupid. I lie. But I feel like I wish I could show you something else, because I feel like that went so fast. Maybe I should have cooked the butter on slow, right? You guys got any questions? You have any questions you want to ask me? Thank you, Tammy. So, no question is stupid. No question is stupid, I tell you what. If you're on YouTube, you're probably, because nobody's in YouTube in there looking at me or talking to me, or even watching it, so they're probably like, what the fuck, right now. Okay, the tincture is made with glycerin, vegetable glycerin, and cannabis oil is, you use a substance to strip the cannabis of its medicine, which is the oil. So, and then that's served straight up to you as like you know, the purists. It would almost be like essential oils, like the most raw of the plant. So that's the oil part. That's where the oil comes in. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but you know, Okay, so Dawn, uh, with fibro and lupus, there are so many beneficials to it. You have, um, okay, so let's start with the pain. Let's just start right there. It helps with that. The anxiety of being disabled and having that situation, it helps with that. If your medicine is giving you dietary issues, it can help with that. Believe it or not, there are marijuanas that don't have the appetite strain in it. Oh, the concentrate. I made the concentrate. Remember last night during the that so sucks. All right, I'm trying to keep up with what you're saying, so let me just go back a minute. Okay, I do have a video on concentrates, and I did one when I was doing the butter last night. Beth, if you go to the one that has butter, I made the concentrate on there. Okay, let me go back one more with fibro and all of that. Okay, so let me IBS issues. I can make whatever flavor I want, Jennifer. And okay, so with the autoimmune deficiency, cannabis, when you incorporate it medically with uh, ingesting it, not just smoking it. Oh yeah, no, it was in there, but you know what? I have a video. There's another video that's just absolutely concentrate. Um, PM me and I'll try and hook you up with it. It's on YouTube actually. I don't know if I made one on Facebook, but I did it. It was while I was doing the butter last night. Yes, yes, yeah. I know what IBS is. This is be bullshit. I bullshit is what it is. Let me check out my thing here. All right, we're getting there. Okay, so so it helps with anxiety. It helps with the pain. It helps with muscle spasms, appetite suppressants, appetite enhancements. Um, and I think one of the best things is, and I know this sounds weird, is the ability to forget. The reason that it's great that has the ability to forget is because you're not forgetting about what's going on in your life, you're forgetting about the pain and the sorrow and the nightmare around it. It just kind of makes you a better, like you're able to rationalize things a little bit better. Your mind is able to stay open to the idea that you can solve this, you can maybe figure out a better way to do this and just kind of make it happen. You're more willing to do things because of the um, the euphoria that it gives you. You kind of like, you're willing to go out and like whatever, take a walk and look at the bugs and shit. Okay, so here is how I feel about teens and marijuana. It's up to the parent. That's how I feel about it. I feel like there's no danger in it. If that child is dealing with some severe stuff, here's something that y'all don't know, okay? Cannabis has an antidote, psychological antidote. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that definitely would help with the anger issues. Okay, so the child. Um, so okay, so for a parent who's interested, um, I would be figure out what state you're in. Yes, yes, it would be. Here's the thing. I'm going to. You guys are commenting so fast that I don't read that freaking fast because I had a brain tumor. Even though I'm fucking brilliant, because I am freaking brilliant. I'm telling you, I'm brilliant. But I can't read that fast because I have a blind spot in my eye. But let me just go back to the child thing because that's really important. Um, Illinois. Do they have medical marijuana there? Um, it definitely is up to the parent. If it's not legal there medically, I would be searching out someone who's reliable. Um, Me, as a parent, this is what I would do. Knowing all of the things that I know about this. Oh, that's what I was telling you. Is it that marijuana has an antidote? Okay. Do you know how you have with when you smoke the marijuana and however you ingest it and you get high, right? Okay. Now, CBD, someone mentioned it that they do use the CBD. When you take CBD with the CBD takes away all the psychedelic stuff that goes on in the brain. Um, it's actually, the side effect. It actually takes that away, so you don't get that experience. For a child who's in extreme amount of pain, I personally, and I'm doing this so cautiously because I used to be a massage therapist, and you have to be so freaking careful. Um, so I can only tell you, like going with my code of ethics, as that I'm gonna do the IBS. Let me just finish this part with the parenting. Um, I would, if I didn't have, knowing what I know now, I would try to find somebody reputable if I didn't have a dispensary to go and at least try it. And I would go with an extreme pain, you would go with something that has high THC or a 1 to 1 value. That means 1 part THC, 1 part CBD, and they're equal. So if it says THC 20 parts and 1 CBD part, that means that's way more THC in there. And what you want is you don't want to have a high child. You want to have a child who is okay, that is feeling okay enough to deal with whatever they're dealing with. You could keep them, if you were that type of parent, you could really keep them high. I mean, that's really up to you. Depending on the child's age and all that stuff. But I wouldn't do that. That's just a fucking joke. I would never do that. Um, but that's my opinion. I have counseled one other person on the situation. And what is CBD and DB? Okay, we're going to get there. I'm gonna finish up with the child, and then we're gonna go to IBS, and then we're gonna go the difference between THC and CBD. Okay, so parent wise, um, private message me if you're like really that, and I can guide you if you have legal, and maybe guide you with if you guys have legal medical. Um, if not, maybe I can guide you another way. Uh, but send me a private message and maybe we can work that out. Um, but you know, you could take what I say. That's primarily if I had a child at this point in my life and this is what I did, and my child wound like my child has fibromyalgia. Actually, my child's 22. She has fibromyalgia just like me. What you think I give her? Marijuana, marijuana, marijuana. She's always got marijuana. Like, she has it always. So I don't, I take care of her. So that's her medicine. I don't want her to have to go into a place where she's consistently on man-made medicine. Yes, it does. Yes, it does go in the breast milk. Anything you ingest, it doesn't matter. Anything. Some things are safe. Like I wouldn't consider that unsafe. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? Um, with the breastfeeding, but your doctor's not going to be too freaking happy when they pull a test on them and they have THC inside. That's not going to be, they're not going to be rocking with that. And it really actually depends. Like Jersey, I know in New Jersey that they test the mother and the child for THC when the child is born, which is freaking scary as hell because whatever. I have my license, I don't give a fuck. And I'm not giving birth to no damn babies. Um, but in my opinion, I'd go for it. I go for it. The question was, would you put a child on cannabis? I put that child on THC and with a lot of pain, high THC with 1-to-1 value on the CBD so that it counteracts the effects of the psychoactive effects in the THC. Okay, so IBS. Okay, now the reason why we get IBS is because we're not feeling, our emotions are not good. Okay, and it's kind of like everybody's system does a little bit something different. And one of your triggers in your life may be IBS. And what that is it's irritable bowel syndrome, and it kind of just, when you're digesting your food, as it's going through the process of digesting the food, it's not being relaxed. So your small intestines, they're just not fucking relaxed. Okay? Have some fucking marijuana. Okay? Really. Um, so that's what's going on. They kind of, they, like as it's going through the tube, the food's going through the tube, it's getting clamped. The intestine is just clamping up on what's going through there, which makes a huge amount of pain. And what for the mainly does that, the one of the highest things that does that is stress. Absolute 100% stress. So I'm wondering if I'm going to have some irritable bowel syndrome. I have marijuana. I should be good. I should be all right. I actually can control that pretty good lately. I have a little stomach problem with sugar, but I have a little bit of addiction to sugar. Okay, so that's how the cannabis works with IBS. It relaxes you, in turn, relaxes the, and you know what? If you know what's happening, you can then be settled in your soul that, okay, this is what's happening, and I just need to relax. It's just I'm stressing my own bowels out. Um, okay, so that's on IBS. THC and CBD. Okay, THC is the THC is the active component in THC. When you have activated it, it becomes THC, but it's THCA. So if you receive a something that you have to smoke, that you have to light on fire, not something that's already been cooked or decarbed, in order to activate the medicine, you need to burn it. Um, so before you burn cannabis, it's actually not activated. So if like your dog eats it or your kid eats it, they may get a little sick, but it's not activated. So that whole bullshit about um like, oh, this being like fucking a problem, it's gonna be killed. My dog eats it all the time. All the time. He loves to eat the trimmings. If I drop it on the floor, he loves to freaking eat it like it's his favorite thing. And but it's not activated. And then therefore it is just an herb. That's it. So if you throw some cannabis on top of a fucking salad, and if you think that for 1 second that you're gonna get high off of that, you're not. And what you will get is just anything that the cannabis has to offer. But if unless you activate it, it doesn't become THC. So the THC is then what you would consider the medicine part. Okay. THC also is the part that has the psychoactive ingredients. CBD has non-psychoactive ingredients, really doesn't quite cut anything like the pain. It's good for anxiety. It's good for it's good for irritable bowel syndrome. Um, it it's almost everything that marijuana has to offer without the psychoactive parts, and the pain. Like the pain does not, when you're experiencing like pain, it doesn't cut it at all. So that is the differences between the two. So one's psychoactive, one's not. Now, I didn't scroll up, so I didn't know what any of you have said. And the reason I did that was because I couldn't concentrate on trying to tell you what you wanted to know. But I see that says sorry. Okay. I'm getting to go less on my pain meds. Yeah, yeah. On the breastfeeding, yeah. Yeah, I know that it goes in. Here's the thing. I know that it goes in there, but I'm so afraid to say, go, oh, go ahead and go do that, because like some hospitals are really freaking weird. Oh, you get stopped up from all the medicine. Yes. 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 Yeah. But there is also mental stuff there too. Trust me on that. But that's what it's doing. It crosses. Oh, let me check on my stuff. What is going on here? There's a lot of oil in here. Oh, you know what? I put that freaking water in there. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Talking about marijuana. I would, I was speaking as a nurse. See, yeah, the things are different each state. So I worry about telling anybody to like, is that possible? But from what I know biologically, um, I did study physiology and anatomy and physiology. Um, so I don't think like that the baby can get high from what the mother's what the baby's receiving from the mother. I think that's not a possibility. I just think that it would get into the baby system. Yeah, I actually just finished making goodies, Jess. You missed it. You're gonna have to rewind. Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for my concentrate to go. I don't know if it's gonna make it because remember I put that water in there because I wanted to have it. So that's also gotta, um, to burn off. Oh my gosh, you know what? My doctor put me in on a some fucking pain medicine. It was actually Vicodin, and it was some crazy Vicodin, and I don't know what the hell was happening, but that fucking stuff made me crazy. I was so pissed off that she gave that to me. I want to try and get off all my medicine. That's my goal. The big goal is to get off all the medicine and just be on cannabis. Thank you, Dawn, for helping me with that. And correct me sometimes, you know what, I think everybody around me tells me that I say stuff that I'm not meaning to say. But I know what I said there. But it just made me think of that. So, okay. So we've gone through this. We've gone through this. If you want this, I have several other colors. Send me an email. Send me an email. Let it happen. Share the shit out of my page. Ha ha. Get me some more exposure, because that would be great. And PM me if you guys want anything else. Like, don't feel afraid to not send me a message. Um, I will answer you. Anything that you got to ask about. Did I say email? See, I meant to say PM. You're the best, Dawn. I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. I thought about you a couple times today. I told my friend about you. My friend stopped over to see how I was doing. So right now, all I'm doing is sitting here with you, waiting for this concentrate behind me to be finished. That so sucks, Raul. Like, I do not even understand what is the freaking problem with these states that aren't there yet. It's just ridiculous. Like, freaking move it on, you know? Like, enough is enough. You're the best one. Thank you. If you want to ask me about my goodies, you can always PM me. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I have a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to get my nails done, and I'm going to get my pedicure done too. And I gotta go I get to see the rheumatologist tomorrow. The motherfucking rheumatologist that I've been with for 3 fucking years that hasn't even touched me once. Once. I fucking hate this person, but they fill my meds, so I have to do what I have to do. I'm slowly going down on the meds on my own. I'm gonna show you that I finished last night. Remember that? The butter? It came out so great. Hang on. So, I saw it at like freaking 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I wish I could have done a live and showed it right then, but look how beautiful it came out. Look at how beautiful that is. It came out absolutely beautiful. I stuck my nail into it. I'll show you how it cuts. Just like it's, it's hard butter. Oh. There it is. Look at how pretty that is. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So that's what the beautiful butter turned out like from last night. And now I was so psyched. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I want to tell my people. I want to tell my people. All right, I got to bring you guys over here because it's starting to make its way. All right. I want it so that you can see it. All right. I got to start doing the Facebook on my phone because it has a lower camera. So then you can see it better. All right, let me redo this here. Okay, here we are. There's hardly anything left in there now. You guys are on 2 separate things, and I knew my phone was gonna mess with me. Let me show you. Because it doesn't look exactly like how I want it to look. It still has trichomes in there. So you see how it looks like a tiger-like there? That's the oil and trichomes. The black ones are the darker ones are the oil gathering together, and the other ones are the trichomes. Trichomes. Oh, what happened? Ugh, Siri decided to say something to me. Pain in the ass. So that's what it looks like. All right. I have to wrap this. Okay. This is what it looks like. So now I got to show people on YouTube what it looks like, and this is how I did your stuff while I was looking. So it's actually getting along very fast right now. I put the water in there, so I'm a little concerned. That was a test to hope that it would come out with flavor, but I may have done a fuck up, just so you know. It will burn off. It will all burn off. eventually. We're almost there. I can see what that we're there, and the reason it's being held up is the same reason, well, not the same reason as last night. But I really, really wanted to try that theory out, and I was like almost for sure that I would be able to work that theory. So like, all the alcohol has to be out at this point, and I'm just wondering if the small amount of water that I put in there, flavored water, is actually going to make things a pain for me. It seems to be going pretty quick. Like the oil is gathering. It's so cool to watch it because the oil, like if there's a piece of oil here, it will go and find the main piece of oil and attach it to the other piece of oil. It's so beyond fascinating to me that this does this. But I'm seeing something in here that I normally don't see. And I'm just afraid that it is the water. Which, why would the water change color? And I did this different. I strained it different. This is the first time I strained it like this. So I don't really know what is going to actually turn out. I'm just hoping that it turns out good enough so that I can make my regular vape, which I haven't had in a while. It looks cloudy. Oh, I hope I didn't fuck this up. You know what? What did I use? I used trim. Alright, well, if I lose some trim, I lose some trim. Right? Whatever. That's no big deal. I can just redo it and then add different kind of flavoring in. But I wanted to use the straight up oil. I wanted to be able to just have straight up oil into this new cartridge that I have that takes straight up oil into it instead of usually the vape is loosened up with something like a vegetable glycerin type product, or glycerin and glycol, usually the top two components. Does not look like the color it should be. I'm freaking out. This is what I look like freaking out. Okay, this is what I do. Okay. I sit here and I freaking watch this like a damn hawk to see every little move that it makes. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'll bring you over here too. Can you see that? Yeah, it looks like you can see that. So you see how the oil pieces are like running to each other and matching up. So that's all my oil that I want to use, which is great, but you see that there's that color there. I don't know what the frick that is. That's got to be the water. I just don't know. So look at that. All of it's... I probably would be able to just like scoop it right out. Huh. And it's working, it's going because it's hot. You know what? I'm going to move this around a little bit to see what it actually is like when I move it. Let's see. What is water? Seriously? Serious? I really hope this shit freaking burns off. I can't tell you right now. I've been working on this too long. But that mistake learned, you know? Mistake learned, mistake learned. But I'm just hoping that it will be the last thing that will burn off. And this is what I do. I watch it like a freaking hawk. I mean, the water has to burn off, right? Every time I put my coffee cup down on the heater thing, my coffee, and any water that I put on there evaporates. But is it going to not evaporate because it's got oil on it? Oh, fuck. This is what I'm sounding like, but like in 10 minutes when it may be fine, I'll be really like, oh, it's fine. I did it, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully. It seems like it is drying out, but the oil reaction, they are just gathering to each other. Is that so cool? Like, how freaking cool is that? Right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, right? Maybe it's just me. So, yes, it does seem to be that the liquid is, in fact, burning off. So it's going from this side. I really should just show you. So this side over here was milky looking, and now it's getting to be a little less milky looking. But look at how pink that is. That should not freaking look like that. And again, I never strained it twice, so I've never taken the trichinomes out of it. Trichinomes. But it seems to be evaporating there. This is taking forever and a day. Forever and a day. Look how cool that is, how they're moving around to each other. Lab TV. Is that what should I call this? Lab TV. And you can see there's stuff here. There's oil there that is left behind. And so that's what I'm going to be picking up to make my vape out of. I just think it takes way, way longer for water to evaporate than the alcohol. But I'm so afraid it's going to get stuck in the middle and just look like that. But it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be letting the oil lay down on the plate, and then it's evaporating. And it looks like it's evaporating. That's what seems to be happening here. My fucking ass will be standing on this plate until it is finished. I don't think that there's any out. It very like doesn't smell like alcohol at all really anymore. It's got to be only water in there. I can't believe it turned that color. That's so weird. Weird freaking color for that to be. But that's the water. There's nice globs of oil in here, and this will look beautiful when it's finally done. I gotta keep on mixing this. I gotta mix it because I don't want this other oil to dry out. Oh wow, that's so freaking weird. That's crazy. That is so bizarre. Now, when you like move the plate back and forth like this, like for some reason, I think it's just the plate is, or our house is off level or something. So it always shifts to this side. So I try to run it back and forth so that I can keep it even. There's so much oil getting caught up on the side, which actually is fine by me because I don't know what's going on in the middle here. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I really hope it just evaporates. Please, please, please just take a little bit extra time, and I'm never going to do this again, I swear. I swear I'm not going to do it again. I swear, I swear, I swear. And I'm just keeping you aboard at this point because I'm going to be sitting here watching it, doing this. I might as well take a seat. We're getting there. We definitely have nice oil on each side. Or I have nice oil on each side, which makes me know that I'll be able to use all of that, even if, heaven forbid. See, now at this point, I'm just going back and forth, letting the oil catch up onto the other oil and have it capture that it's capturing there and getting the other, just the material that needs to evaporate in the middle, hopefully hoping that it will evaporate better. Long ass video. Long ass video. How long am I doing? 95 minutes and 27 seconds. My dogs are breathing on me over here because they want a snack. I want to leave this. I just want to leave it and not look at it. Because it's making me nuts because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen here? Is this going to work out for me or not? Did I screw myself? Ooh, cinnamon rolls. That sounds like that's something that I would definitely love. That's hilarious. That is so funny. I've um, I have eaten too much at one time, and I've smoked way back in the day. Smoked way too much at one time, but it was pain free for the first time in like forever. It was great. I'm such a doofus for putting the water in. I'm wondering if I can throw it up to a higher heat, if that will then bubble it off. I'm guessing now. And it's not the impatience part. Like, I can deal with the impatience part, but I'm worried that it's not going to dissipate, evaporate. And it's going to be gross. Well, I want it to be gross. It is evaporating like it is on the side when it's over here. It's doing its thing. I can see it doing its thing. But there's still that puddle in the middle that's just making me so nervous. All right, we're going to town now because it's getting hot. So let's spread it out so that it will evaporate what's in there and not the oil. Now that the heat is going. I'm going to turn it back down because it's too hot. But I think it just added exactly what I needed to happen. I don't want to burn this oil. I think that's just what it needed. I'm hoping. I see beautiful oil in there. It's just beautiful. I might be able to strain it, that the oil will stick to the pan, and then I can get rid of the other, the rest of the water. But it is going. It's just taking a long time, and the fact that it's going as fast it is, I know it's the water. And the problem that why it's having so much trouble is because it sat there over. I let it sit overnight. Now the water has ingested the can of oil, so burning that off is not going to allow for the same amount of time as it normally would. Also, if I could get the oil to like part out like the Red Sea, then that would be fine too. This is taking forever. 101 minutes. And I put this on probably like a half an hour or so beforehand. Normally it would be so done by now. Feels like we're almost there. Feels like it. I'm really hoping. I just wanted fruit flavored cannabis. That's it. That's all I freaking wanted. And I thought I had a good idea, and it may be still a good idea. Okay. I am connected still. All right, we're almost there actually. I think this is working. This is finally working. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, it worked. It's working. And with everything else, it did. It kind of just parted the Red Sea for me for the most part. See, because I have a crooked house, so I turn that around because my house is crooked or something. Please go the way I need you to go. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. We're almost there. I think I'm gonna wind up with still like a little bit of residual color in there. But whatever, right? But I'm getting it correctly. Oh, my phone's gonna die. All right, this is, let me show you too, because I pretty much got it. Here's the oil. This is what I'll be using. I know you still see some pink in there, but this is the oil. I'm usually good about pointing my... That's what it looks like after done. So very pretty. All right, thank you, YouTube. Peace.